All right, what's up, guys? This is a new podcast I'm starting. It's called Chillin with Friends. It's where you can just kind of get to meet some of my friends, get to know who they are. You might not know some of them. You might know some of them. Just hanging out, talking about old stories. So today we're bringing in my friend Chandler Lane.
Chillin with Friends.
What's up, Chandler? Good to see you, bro.
Going?
Good. Dude, me and Chandler, we go back to my sophomore year of college. So 2 years ago at Grand Canyon University, we met. We actually lived across the hall from each other. And one of my friends introduced me to him, and they were best friends growing up, which is sick. So shout out to Ryan Holm. He's a homie for that. Dude, sophomore year, living in the dorms at GCU. We used to play hallway baseball. Yeah, you want to tell them a little bit about what that was?
It's like I remember. So basically, a wiffle ball, baseball bat.
Yeah.
We used a wiffle ball too, right? There was like a Nerf dot bat.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And basically, we had this long stretch of hallway, and we would use your dorm room entryway and my dorm room entryway. It was a little bit further across the other side. And we'd line up as many people as were playing down this hallway. And one person would pitch to the batter at one end. The batter would smack the ball as hard as they could down the hallway and then start sprinting straight towards the ball that they just hit.
Yeah.
And everyone lined up along the hallway would try and field the ball and peg the runner before they could make it to the other end of the hallway.
Dude, I mean, it was kind of hard to hit because, like, you could get moving before, like, the end of the hallway. You could get going. You could be pretty far away, but... Dude, I remember there were times where...
We got pegged.
Yeah, there were times where people got hit, like, hard, like, back of the head, like, legs, like, everything. It was... that was
fun,
crazy.
though.
That was fun, yeah. Dude, sophomore year, dang. Well, lots happened since then. I mean, you got a girlfriend, Allie.
Now the finance.
Now the finance, a.k.a. fiance.
Yeah, if you're fancy.
If you're fancy,
You're
yeah, it's
pretentious.
fancy, right? And you're out some little cash for that as well. It's kind of... Like you said, it's finance. You gotta do it sometime. You're getting married, right? When you get married?
June
2021. June 2021. So we got about a year from then.
After the whole COVID thing is over.
I hope soon, bro. It's crazy.
I said COVID. I should explain.
You gotta explain
At
it.
work, at work, we got this new boss. He comes in week 2 in like end of March, and like the first team meeting we have is talking about COVID. And he keeps calling it COVID the whole time. And none of us can take our new boss seriously because he says COVID the whole time, and then he continues to call me by the wrong name. After he laid off Zach, he kept calling me Zach. I'm like, don't you remember who you just laid off because of the COVID? No.
Do you think he actually knows that it's COVID, or do you think he just he thinks it's COVID?
I think he knows now.
He knows now.
I think he knows
but
now.
He's not the brightest human being. Maybe. I don't know.
I hope he never sees it.
Well, we'll see. I can always cut that out if we need, but it might stay in. So
I didn't say any names.
All right, so we were across the hall sophomore year. Junior year, we moved into an apartment together with 2 other guys.
Right, my senior year.
Your senior year.
3 other guys.
Because you're a year older.
Oh, no, me and you 2 guys.
Yeah. So Chandler's a year older than me, and I'm a year younger. But we moved into this apartment. And I remember one night, you were pretty drunk. Whoa, one of these nights. What? That's a most great story to start, right? Every night.
Sorry,
Just
Mom.
kidding. No, but most nights, not most nights. Some nights you were drunk, and our friend Michael came over, and I don't remember how you guys got into it, but you guys started wrestling.
Okay.
A little bit. You remember, like in our common area, you started wrestling.
Oh yeah. Okay, wait. We gotta go over the ground rules of this podcast.
Yeah, go for it.
What words are appropriate?
Any words, because we can bleep out just about any.
Shit.
Yep. Yep. Like anything. I'll bleep that one out for sure. I'll bleep that out for sure. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But any words? Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. So this kid Michael, he probably would see this, so you know.
That's good. We're good. Michael, we love you.
Yeah. Just kidding, dude. It was a friendly wrestle. It was just like talking shit back and forth and like, I'll fuck you up. And then I was drunk. I was like, oh, yeah, let's do it. And then we started wrestling. And what did I end up doing?
You ended up
I thought I ended up I got his head like bent down and like in between here, and then like I picked him up and like dropped him to the floor.
He tried to tackle you.
Yeah. He bent down. He tried to take my legs out, and I just picked him up and dropped him on the floor. And then I pinned him down until he tapped. And then I got him like, and then Daniel.
This is the best.
Daniel comes out. He's like, it's like, what happened? And Daniel's like, drunk Chandler, strong Chandler.
Dude, oh my God.
We quoted that for years.
Oh, 100%, dude. You get so much more intense when you're drunk and you just go at it.
It's not intense. I just get hyper focused.
Your senses just get defined.
Darts.
Wow. Yeah.
It's like at volleyball even. Too.
Yeah. Whenever we're drunk, Chandler, like junior year, we had a dartboard in our room, and Chandler. Chandler would challenge me.
We had a dart wall in our.
Yeah, I guess we missed so many shots at the dartboard.
Thousands of holes in the wall.
But anyway,
the 90-degree wall next to it, and then over the kitchen.
Oh, dude, we missed was like 5 feet away.
Like the drywall had like a little like slanted thing that was down, and then the light fixture was in there. And like on that slanted wall, we had hundreds of holes.
Which is terrible because that was 3 or 4 feet above the dartboard.
Yeah, well, because Daniel would come in, he'd get a dart, he'd walk all the way to the other side of the living room and just huck it.
Don't you put this on Daniel? You did that too.
He taught me though.
He taught you. That's fair.
He was the influence.
No, but so Chandler, we play darts all the time, and we challenge each other, and just be like, "Hey, I want to play darts." And we would play when we're not drunk. We'd play when we're drunk. We'd play like any time. And Chandler, for some reason, when he was drunk, he would get like 10 times better at darts, and he would just kick our ass. He'd kick me and Duncan's ass, and I don't know. It was weird. You just go at it, and you were good when you were drunk. And yeah, that's how it was with volleyball too, right? I mean,
a little bit. I didn't really play. It's a lot of effort to play drunk.
Especially when you're drunk. That's a lot of that's a lot going on.
But like, even like Call of Duty,
we play
like finer motor skill things. Like,
you might need to get that checked out. I mean, if your motor skills aren't great, and then you get drunk and they get better, that's a superpower, or that's a disease. Maybe, I don't know. It's up to you.
I was healthy,
but it probably was healthy. I just gotta be drunk all the time when I play sports, right? That's it.
I need to be.
Yeah. Well,
beer pong, dice.
Dude, yeah, you're good at all of those.
Last night we were playing beer die.
Yeah, last night was the 4th of July.
And I was,
Chandler was a little tipsy, and he was playing, and he was killing it like usual.
Killing it.
I mean, you did some other stuff when you're drunk. I feel like this podcast is just you being drunk.
Just
you,
Chandler. Hi, welcome to Drunk Chandler Stories. I'm Chandler.
Hey, that's okay. People want to hear it.
Well, there was the one where I jumped off the balcony.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I don't remember what started that. I have it on video.
You do?
But we had like the balcony of the apartment. We were only on the 2nd floor. And
it was still a good...
It had a
like a railing.
A railing, but it was a solid railing, like drywall.
Yeah.
Or stucco solid.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a fence or anything. And so I leaned over that, and had my arms on the top, and then I was kind of like Spider-Man against the wall for like a second, and I looked down, and I was like, no, I can do this, and then
He just sent it. And you were the first to jump it, right? I think so.
I think Daniel was the only other one.
Yeah, Dan, but you started it.
But I started it. I did it a couple times.
I mean, it was a good drop. It was a good, from where your feet were, it was a good at least 10 feet.
Well, because my feet would have been just a little bit higher than the floor of a 2nd story.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then
and then you just dropped.
But it was into gravel. It wasn't like it was nice grass. It was
it was not. Yeah. And then there was even like
the bushes.
There's bushes, and there's even like a lined edge. So like if you really miss,
or
like tripped,
there's like the brick trimming, and then the gravel, and then a bush.
So you could have gotten hurt very easily.
Yeah.
But your motor skills like tune in. You get like hyper focused. So
spidey tingles.
I think it was probably best you did it then. You know. Yeah, but you did that
my
a few
drunk
times.
goggles are actually like. Better,
focus goggles.
Better.
I'd be curious to see if you get pulled over by a cop, and then they make you like walk a line. You might be able to do it better when you're drunk than when you're actually not. You know.
I don't drink and drive.
Nobody. Don't drink and drive, kids. Any kids that are watching this, probably none. Don't drink and drive.
Also, sure. F*** you kids.
Yes, and that's also bleeped out.
F*** you kids.
Yes.
I don't know that one.
I also have on here. Your dog. I don't know why I brought this up, but like we went to your house one night. You were also drunk, so just like this entire podcast,
did I wrestle
Chandler's
my
drunk
dog?
again. No, we met your dog.
Yeah.
Who is I think one of the coolest dogs ever. What's his name?
Boot,
and Boot is a
German Shepherd,
but mixed with something we don't know what it is. but Boot's huge. Boot is like my hip height, if not higher.
He's like color, body, and eyes of a German Shepherd. Except he has the height of like a much
Dane.
bigger dog.
Like a Great Dane, like huge, big
and then
dog.
his face is like, his nose is more like round and narrow, where it's not as like pointy.
It's a sick dog. The only thing that I didn't like, he's not like super like cuddly. Like he won't come and just like not let you. He's kind of scared of guys, right? Like
he's not like scared because he'll eat your face off.
Oh, that's true. He's a beast.
But
he doesn't like being pet and kind of like.
No, he likes being next to you. So like whenever I lay on the couch or I lay on the bed, he'll like mimic my body position, but like next to me on the floor.
Yeah.
So like whenever I'm on the couch, he'll lay there.
Yeah, but it's a big dog, and it was shocking because I didn't know you had. I knew you had a dog. I didn't know like what type of dog. So when I walked into your house,
did you ever meet my old dog too? Okay, that was sad.
Well, I didn't see this. I remember walking into your house, and I didn't expect to see this lion.
Yeah,
like coming at
He's got
you.
a bark too.
He's big. He's real big.
He has bitten people.
I'm glad I didn't get bit that night because he's a big boy. Yeah, you're thinking something. Say it.
Oh, I don't think she'd ever see it.
Okay, send it.
Anyways, I mean, I felt bad at the time because I'm not an animal. I mean, the dog is obviously, but I was
debatable.
I was dating this girl, and she jumped on my back like a piggyback ride kind of thing, and he was staring her down the whole day. I think it was the first day, maybe second day he'd ever seen her. And he's like stares her down because he doesn't like when I am like he knows that have a relationship with someone or something, and he didn't like her. She jumped on my back as like a piggyback ride, and he flew across the living room, bit her on the ankle, and threw her to the ground.
I don't think I heard that one.
She was wearing knee-high leather boots, and she's so lucky she was, because that would have hurt really
that would have dug into skin,
bruised,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I should have figured it out at that point. My dog knew.
But the dog knew, and animals know, you know?
I guess so.
Yeah, animals know.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Crazy. All right, well, I think that's all the time we got for today. But if you guys want to hear more of these, see more of these with different friends, different people from Arizona, from Colorado, whatever, if you even want to be in one, like let me know. Just hit me up on the DMs or text or something. Thanks for coming, Chandler. That was fun, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, have a good one.
It won't be as good, but you can try more. You know?
Yeah, that's a challenge right there. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. How big is it? I want to see.
Stupid. Wait, turn it this way.
Oh shit, Duncan.
Why did you turn it?
God, that hurt. One.